Hello, hello. Okay, so I just took my SkyEng interview. I posted just the questions in a different video, but I'm going to kind of give my answers. I was really nervous. I think my answers are solid. So if I don't get hired, I think it was just because I just came off of like a 12-hour teaching session. I taught from 7 p.m. last night and I stopped at 8 o'clock this morning. It's probably not the best idea to take an interview like right then, but I did. So I'm going to give you my answers so that you know them. I don't know if they're good or bad, but maybe they'll give you some idea of what I said. So the first question was how is working with different cultures? How do you work with different cultures? And my answer was, I listen more than I talk. So I ask questions, but I don't pass judgment and I listen. So just whatever answer they give you, just listen. That's my answer. And maybe a little bit more than that, but that's pretty much what I said. The second question was, what do you do if a student doesn't like criticism? So I think the full question was like, you have a student who's interested in learning English, but they don't like criticism. How do you correct them? Because their ability to learn English will not be good if you don't correct them. But how do you do it if they don't like criticism? My answer was, I repeat the sentence back to them with correct grammar and emphasize the mistake. So my example I gave, which is like really common, is my mom doesn't like, and then I blanked on an example. I was like, rice. My mom doesn't like rice, but the student says, my mom don't like rice. So I would repeat back, my mom doesn't like rice, and like emphasize on the doesn't so they understand. And then sometimes if a student, well, actually lots of times a student will repeat it back. And if they don't repeat it back because they don't like criticism, I usually kind of just like let it roll. That was kind of my answer. It wasn't done this casually. Now my the third question was, why did you choose this profession instead of tourism or translation? I should have said I don't speak a different language. That's why I don't do translation. I only speak English and Spanish really poorly, and now a tiny bit of Chinese, but I can't do translation. But my answer was, it's more fulfilling. So I said, teaching's more fulfilling. I love watching my students grow and develop and change over time and become better at speaking English, right, whatever. And the other one was, how do you cope with a student who only wants to go over vocabulary? They don't want to do grammar. Maybe I should have answered different and said the student knows best. But what I said was, oh, that's really easy. You just make your students speak in full sentences. So you ask them questions and make sure that you incorporate grammar rules in it, has and haven't, and stuff like that. So, and then correct them when they make a mistake, but then encourage them to basically speak in full sentences while they're talking about the vocabulary. You pick a topic, you talk about that topic, but you just really make sure that you're like asking specific questions to incorporate grammar rules. I think I said that last question much more eloquently now. I kind of stumbled over that interview. I was really nervous. They put the camera in a weird spot. So I was trying to make eye contact, but I was looking down at it. So it kind of threw me off. I'm much more used to having like it centered. So little things shouldn't throw me off at this point, but yeah, those are my answers. I don't know if I got hired or not, so I don't know if these are good questions or not, but it might also just be lots of other reasons I don't get hired. It could be my internet connection, or my hair is really crazy today, or whatever. Yeah, there's also a huge amount of people applying for non-Chinese jobs. So good luck on your interview. Let me know how it goes in the comments below, and I'm always there to help you out if you need help. So thanks. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.